At least 2 police agencies in DeKalb County have shared the photograph of a convicted sex offender with its officers.
Yeah, the reason is police say the man has approached several women. Christy Hutchings with News Radio 106.7 joins us. And Christy, what do these women say that the man's done them that scared them so much?
Well, they say that he's just chasing them, but police say that he hasn't broken any law because none of the women have been hurt. But to the women who have encountered this man, they're fed up and they want police to do something.
There he is.
While in the middle of my interview with Nan Pratt, she says the very man she was talking about rode right by us. She says this is the man who chased her down Saturday.
All of a sudden, off to my right, I felt the presence of someone. And when I looked around, it was a guy on a mountain bike, a big dude who was mumbling. As the light turned green, I clipped back into my pedals. He said, "Be careful, honey." And I took off.
Clay Walker was finishing up his ride when he saw what appeared to him to be a man chasing a woman. Clay's GoPro camera on his bike captured what he saw. You see Nan pedaling fast and the man right behind her. Clay turned around to try to help.
As soon as this guy saw Clay wedge in between me and him, he made an almost complete stop and U-turn and went the other direction.
Clay says he knew exactly who the man was.
Most of the people who've been through this area are familiar with him.
The man, who we're not identifying because he is not charged with a crime, is a convicted sex offender, and he's known to law enforcement agencies in our area. Avondale Estates Police Chief is concerned the man is a danger to himself, but he can't arrest him for that. In Nan's case, Clarkston police responded. They said there was nothing they could do. The man didn't break any laws.
I think the scary part of this is the fact that we are dealing with an individual like this that is existing kind of in this no man's land right now, because unfortunately it feels like he's going to have to do something really bad, for him to get arrested.
There's 3 or 4 jurisdictions involved, so I know it's hard to coordinate where he is, but people need to pay attention. And just saying he's got a mental illness is not enough. He's actually dangerous.
I talked with 4 police agencies today, all of whom say they've had multiple cases of the man approaching and scaring women. None of those agencies have filed any criminal charges about the incidents. But in Clarkston, police have now advised women to ride in pairs, have a cell phone, and stay away from the man if they see him.
Yeah, best to just play it safe, but I could definitely see where that would be unsettling to have someone pull up so close to you.
Yes, and when I was up there, he rode by. Didn't get a chance to speak with him, but he is a very big guy. So if you're a smaller lady, I can see why someone coming up quickly on you would kind of put you on edge.
Yeah.
Chilling indeed. All right,
Thanks,
Christy,
Christy.
thanks. It's amazing.